Alright, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Zio back with another DC Universe Online video. Now, I would get on here and fry the quality of this DLC, but I want to keep this strictly business for this video at least. And when I turn my face cam on, then I will go and fry the quality of the DLC. But this is a water healer POV aspect for this new raid. I'm not going to cover NUE because this raid has already came out. Or where is it? This raid's already came out. I have a guide about this raid already. It's on my channel already. But it's a tanking guide, but it's the same raid. I mean, there's nothing I'm gonna give you all the build and you guys can run this build in this raid and be perfectly fine. I solo healed this raid already. I'm not posting it because it's the same exact raid. There's nothing new. I solo healed it under geared. Like there is nothing I'm not gaining. There's no guide for that. But I'll post this, even though this is worse. But I'll post this because it's something new. It's a new concept we've never seen before, and it's weird the way I run this raid. So let me give you all my first build. So as you can see, I've been playing. I feel like I got scammed though, because I still have 21 renown, and I should have like 37. So I don't know where my renown's going, but I should have a lot more than this. I've ran this a lot. I've ran all the elite raids about like 3 or 4 times now, so I should have like a lot more renown than this. But anyway, so I am CR 467. I had to catch this character up because this character was very, very behind. She started like 452 or something. So my OP face is rank 15. Um, and that's about it. All this is avatar gear, Loto rings. Um, my augment's only level 9. These are maxed out though. I always max these out. Um, for the art setup I'm running purple Hillary scrap EOG. That's it. That's all you need. Well, not really, but for this build, that's all you need. I do have Quizlet too. If I don't have any supercharge, I'll throw Quizlet on, build some super. But after I get full super, I don't need Quizlet anymore. So I primarily just put on Eye of Gemini, especially since I'm not running a 10k. Now you can swap back and forth. I'm finna show y'all. So anyway, look, loadouts. I'm running Drown, Riptide, Tempest Guard, Flood of Power, Soothing Mist, Mending Wave. These two are the only things you need to heal with. And you just throw Tempest Guard on, take Riptide, keep rotating Shield, Flood of Power. But if your group wants a 10k, you can throw on this. This would be perfectly fine if you throw that on. If your group wants a 10k, but I'm spamming Flood of Power so often that it is what it is. So for my weapon, I'm running Hand Blasters on this build. Super speed, no iconics. So I'm super powered, 2040, full resto, might and power. I'm not going dominance. I'm not on this build, at least because my other build is fine with that. So, but in this build, I'm literally spamming. Like I have infinite power. I can do anything I want, heal anybody I want. Tempest Guard works as I'm rotating it, and then also Flood of Power resets it. So I'm popping Tempest Guard a lot anyway. So I'm cool off dominance. But so these are my stats. I'm buffed in here, so minus this, minus this, minus this, minus this. So I'm sitting like around 300k resto. I'm sitting like around what 600 to 700k power. My health is high. Yeah, I'm pretty I'm a pretty nutty healer. I ain't gonna lie to you. She ain't even maxed out all the way. So look, now I use this build on the actual boss fight for this new raid. For like this the domination capture the zone raid. I use this build on the actual false fight. But when you're capturing the nodes, I've noticed I have no choice but to use Clarion. I literally have no choice but to set a build up like this because it's not all the DPSs I run with are very good. So in order for us to capture the node, I have to do some type of damage. I can't just sit there and spam the whole time and the DPSs have infinite health, but they're not doing any damage we're getting overrun by ads. So I made a build to where I'm running transcard, and don't mind, this build started from an open world build, but I had to convert it into PvE because of the fact that literally for that capture the zone part, I have to be Clarion so I can kill some ads alongside the DPSs. So this is kind of like a battle healing build, so to speak. Kind of, very on the kind of. It's the same stats except I'm using brawling, and I need to get new brawlers. So, but I'm using brawling. Same resto build. The trait spec is a little different though. I hate this new menu. Here we go. So for the loadout, Soothing Mist, Pressurize, Solace of the Sea, and this is very important, by the way. These two are important for this capture the node thing and escort the soul to the dome. I'm going to explain it when I actually show you the video. But Solace of the Sea heals the spirit you have to escort to the dome. So you want to have this on because it heals the spirit, so you don't have to worry about the spirit dying and retrying. Bubble and Clarion also heals the spirit too. Bubble and Hard Light Shield for yourself, because if you get overrun, you're cooked. You could throw Tempest Guard on too, but like I said, this build originated from open world, so I just kept Hard Light Shield in, which is fine because you can Riptide Bubble if need, so you'll be fine. Um, yeah, so ignore water power, but Hard Light Shield is the only thing you need out of there. And for stat points, I'm hybrid for this. Um, Crit heal, so 10, 20, 40, 20, 40, full resto. I haven't updated this build because of the new DLC, right? So, but full resto and then the rest in precision, and then that's it. So this helps you kill ads because you can still heal perfectly fine. I'm not gonna run out of power when I'm healing like this either because I still have a lot of power. So and then also I'm hybrid and I'm brawling every time to get power back. So you're not gonna run out of power at all. Um yeah, you need something like this. I would at least keep it on if you know you don't have good DPSs because this DLC is weird. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the open world stuff you need to be able to kill. You can't just be a stationary healer because you have to kill things in order to do stuff in this DLC. So, yeah, I would invest in a Clarion and Demon Fang if you don't have one. I just put on Transcard because I think that it does some more damage and also gives me a lot of heals back. But I don't have anything else to really replace that with on this character, I think. I mean, yeah, that I think Transcard is the perfect option. But yeah, that's basically this build. Now I'm gonna show y'all how this works. I don't like it, but I'm gonna show it anyway because it's the new DLC and that's what I'm forced to do. Yay! All right, I'll see y'all in a minute. On. Now, I'm not going to show this entire process because this is the most. Boy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where they got this idea from. A hint, tell me. You know what this reminds me of? This DLC, this mission specifically reminds me of like Void Cascade on Warframe. This is like the closest I can think of what this is. What it reminds me of. Like some people say Domination from Call of Duty. This gives me more of like interception mission from Warframe or like a Void Cascade mission from Warframe. Like this literally is it is interception, that's for sure, and it's given Void Cascade, but it's not as strong as Warframe's ads. So as you see, you get teleported across the map. The strategy is like two per node, I think, and you want to come in here. I'm not gonna say yeah. You want to come in here with two healers unless you got very good DPSs. And I'm not gonna lie, tanks. If you're listening to this, this will be the perfect time to try out some battle tanking if you want to, because these ads don't hit hard at all. In fact, I got jumped by 1,000 of them once my DPS has left this node and I stayed alive. But honestly, I would experiment with some battle tanking. If this would be the perfect raid for it, because you don't have a lot of risk. Because like I said, these ads don't hit hard and they come in big groups, so you can really try out some things here. I'm not gonna lie, that would interest me on my tank, but Yeah. So basically, I'm stuck here with another DPS, and my soul is at a sea, and my Clarion is keeping him alive. I don't really have to watch health bars like that, to be honest with you. But essentially, you have to. Now, as far as the objective goes, you have to get all four of the things of the hills under the halfway mark. As far as I can tell, because sometimes it takes you, you have to get all four completely like blue, but sometimes if you get three of them blue and then let's say you have one more that crosses under the halfway point, then the mission clears. So it's weird. I can't really tell you, but the purpose is to get all of them under the halfway point, and if you can't get all of them completely blue, if you see what I mean. So if you look at North Hill and you see it's under the halfway point, and it's pushing to be completely blue. So that's what I can tell you, bro. But eventually, after like 10 minutes or so, the mission finally clears, and then you can go fight Faust. It's very weird. Like I said, reminds me of Interception or Void Cascade from Warframe. Like it's. I mean, it's clear as day. That's what it was going for. But do I think it's interesting? It could have been. I'm not gonna lie. If it was more so of, let's say, if it was more so you had to stay on the node, but you cannot leave the area, that would be pretty hard. It will be, and you get swarmed by ads. Like you get swarmed if you don't kill a certain amount by a certain time, you get completely swarmed by ads. That would make it a lot harder. But the fact you can move around and go help other people, it doesn't make it as hard as it could have been. I think if you were literally trapped in this zone and basically turned into COD zombies, and you had to stay here the whole time and could not move, and yeah, that would be hard. Like, and then I feel like for elite, they should have made it to where if you're fully red, like how ours is fully red right now, you should be taking tick damage. Like, you should make this harder. This is too easy. Like, if we took tick damage on top of that, yeah, like, oh, my bad, my mic cut out. But on top of the ass hitting us, if we took take damage, this would be a lot harder. I feel like that needs to happen for elite, but obviously it's not going to happen. I'm dreaming, and especially if you have more. You see how okay, we have two ones that are completely blue, and then we have another DPS that came from another tower to come help this side because we were getting cooked. Like I said, this is why I recommend running a Clarion for this because I'm not gonna lie, dude. Being a stationary healer for this part of the DLC is completely dead. I'm sorry, I have to kill something because not every DPS got that god tier burn. And this is a LFG group. This ain't even a pug group. I pugged the raid version or the regular version of this, and it took 30 minutes. So I would most definitely invest into a Clarion because that is insane. Like right now, since everything is halfway red, we should be taking dumb tick damage. That would be so fun to heal. Oh my god, because it adds a challenging aspect. Yeah, the ads are, they come in waves, which is cool. But you're gonna see right here, my teammates end up leaving me after this. Like these two end up leave. Don't ever do this. If it wasn't me, a healer would have died. You know what I'm saying? But luckily it's me. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna die. But at the same time, don't ever leave me, bro. Like with hordes of ads. Like I was trying to stay in my Clarion role, but I legit couldn't. Like I was like, bro, if I don't switch, I'm gonna die. So yeah, my teammates leave me in a couple of seconds. See, both of them just fly off. He leaves. He leaves. And I'm looking at me. I look at look how I shake the screen. I'm like, hey, you guys realize this ain't over, right? Like I'm gonna get jumped. So as you see, this is what makes it fun. This is when I start having fun because the survivability aspect comes into the game. As you see, my health gets tanked. I'm getting cooked. So that's why I keep on that hard light shield. Swap to my other build. Flood of power. Bam. Full health. Stop playing. So basically, I had to stay here for like 5 minutes until everybody came back. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm spamming. Look at my power bar. It's barely moving. But it does go down eventually because I'm legit like spamming for my life. I'm spamming. Like it's nothing else. I'm cooked. Geo didn't even come check up on me. Come on, Geo. We supposed to be the homies now. I'm playing. Come on, Geo. Left me out here get cooked. Everybody look at this. Everybody goes blue, right? Look at the right side of the screen. Everybody's gonna go blue, and everybody look at East Hill. What's going on over there? I'm getting jumped. Nah, finally, he comes back. I'm like, hey, bro, what's going on? I'm getting jumped. This felt like 5 minutes. I swear to God. I was up there getting beat on, bro. Like, but luckily, I got the best build in the game. I'm not gonna die. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of time. So as you see, everybody's lower than the halfway mark. So eventually, when they all kill these ads, I'm pretty sure that's what triggered the Faust thing, if I remember correctly. So everybody finally pulled up, and boom. Let's see. I don't know if it's a time thing either, to be honest. So yeah, we go below half, and then boom, yes. So I think everything needs to be below half to trigger the actual boss fight. I'm pretty sure. So this is the soul part. Now I'm not gonna show this whole thing because this was boring. This was boring. I type in the chat, y'all left me. Them boys left me to get jumped. I'm talking about jumped. But yeah, this part is boring. Super, super boring. Yeah, all it is you escort the spirit to the dome. It doesn't take that long. It's just tedious. And I switched back Clarion here because, like I said, I need to be able to kill ads in the way. And I want to just show this part to where the Soulless of the Sea heals the actual spirit. Because if the spirit dies, you got to restart, etc., etc. And some of the ads start trying to take over the node. So I'm trying to get a good spot where it is. I'm healing him right now because he's just standing still. But there was a point where his health got super, super low, and I healed him all the way back up with just Soulless and Clarion. But I don't think it's on this run. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, bro, we just walking this spirit all the way to the top. This is absolutely bonkers. Like I said, they need to add tick damage. If everybody's... It's like... Because we can kind of leave the heals alone. Like, the heal as in the south heal, east heal. We don't really have to use them until we go back to... until we go back to get another spirit. So I feel like if they were halfway, like right now, we should be taking... Everybody in the game should be taking tick damage. Like, that should be like a thing to... make it more aware that, hey, bro, you gotta go keep that heal under half so we don't take tick damage. And there was a raid like that. I can't remember what it was. There was an elite raid where you took stupid tick damage if something happened. There's a lot of raids like that, but it was one that stuck out in my mind. I can't remember what raid it was. But you took a lot of tick damage if something went wrong. So that's what made that very, very interesting. As you see, I got 41 mil damage out. I'm out DPSing somebody else, so maybe a support role. But yeah, that's about it, bro. This raid is super like boring. I'll show one more walkthrough because I am looking for the point to where this spirit almost died and I healed it all the way back up. I want to show that so y'all can see the importance of Soulless of the Sea for this DLC. But Clarion, I mean, hey, this is very important, this DLC. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely, if you don't have one, I would try and build one up. Don't gotta be 200 or nothing, just have it. See, boom, he almost dies while he gets low, and then as you see, boom, healed right back up. So yeah, healers are pretty important during this because we speed up the process a lot. It doesn't take that long. See, he's getting cooked. Bam, bam, bam. He's almost dead. Bam, bam, bam. Heal that boy right back up with the Clarion on top of it. See? So yeah, keep Soulless of the Sea on, boys. So, and the other DPS that was near me, he just, like, bro just left me again. But he's standing on a node, which is cool. So, but only if we took tick damage would that be very important. He said, I guess I stay here solo. We don't even know what's going on, and we passing the elite raid. So this shouldn't be possible. I recommend tick damage. If you hear me, Dev, and you want to patch something to make this harder, give us tick damage if we have one of the heals above half, we get like every 5-second tick damage that hit us for like 100k. I swear to God. But if we have them all above half, oh yeah, hit us with constant tick damage. That's gonna be fire, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help you out. Make this a little harder. This is way too easy. Okay, let me skip to the Faust part because this is not important. Alright, so you get to the boss fight. This part is very, very easy. As you can see, I switched to my flood build. We do have two healers, Colas, but honestly, if you want to solo heal this, you can most definitely solo heal this. You do not need two healers for this. But it is what it is. I don't DPS and he doesn't DPS, so it is what it is. But I would come in here with two healers though. For that domination part, 100%. Because if you don't have the right people with good survivability, yeah, you're cooked. So I will 100% come in here with two healers. But for this part, you don't need two healers. So yeah, we get into it. This boss is very, very easy. Ignore my power bar because I'm literally just spamming. I can just spam with this build and be perfectly fine. So, and this troll, he doesn't have a lot of, he doesn't have artifacts anyway. So, this is the raw power. Like like the troll only has like 120s, and it's not even hectic or anything. It's just like the OG power troll build with what was I think he has a scrap Ryo parasite or something like that, like a OG power troll build from like 2020 or something, 2019. So yeah. Anyway, but yeah. So this boss does nothing. I mean, I don't really know what to talk about. He does nothing. There's no threat. I mean, people died at the end, but that's just because they didn't get out the way of the like. He puts like um some type of dot on you, and if you get near people, it'll kill them. So don't get near people, and you won't die. But yeah, avoid affected players, infected players. So just avoid people, you won't die. This DLC is a joke. In difficulty, it is a joke. In difficulty, it is like, bro, it's trash. And then on top of the fact, you gave us one raid that already has came out. Like, how could you do that to me, bro? You know what I mean? Like, how could you do that to me? Like, a raid that's already came out. I just posted a video on like what, maybe a year ago or so, a year and a half ago. How could you do that to me, bro? Like, there's no difficulty this DLC, and it's really hard to play, but I have to keep playing because A, I need my monetization back, and B, I have to provide for the boys, bro. Y'all boys who love this game. I mean, I love it too, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, this game breaks my heart, bro. Like, the devs, bro, they be playing with me, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's one of the easiest DLCs I've ever did in my life. Under geared. Like, help. What are we doing? This is too easy. Like, give us a challenge. Like right here, what could you do to make this harder? Let's see. Let's say when Faust does the dot, he does a group pull. He pulls everybody in on top of the dot, like the NUE final boss does. He could do a skull. He doesn't really have a skull that kills anybody. I'd swear he needs to kill everybody's skull if you don't block or something like that. Like just mechanics. There's no mechanics, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what happened to our great DC Universe Online that had mechanics every raid? Like PCE had dumb mechanics. See, people just die because they're stupid. Like, that's it. But you know what I mean? Besides that, like, and people time people die in here is human error. I swear to God. But alright, this is basically the end of the video, bro. It's sad. It's too easy. There's nothing. Bro, I can't believe this, bro. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I already told y'all why we're not gonna get hard content. People fail to don't want to believe me on that. Like, bro, what a letdown. What a letdown indeed, my brother. Like, come on now, let's be honest. This DLC was nothing. I'll catch y'all in the next video. It is what it is, bro. Jesus.